I should take my meds before I forget.
Hello, everybody. If anybody's here,
Hi.
I'm gonna share us on Discord, but then I will. What are you planning on reading? Tell the people, Jen.
Dread Nation by Justina Ireland.
Love that. I will be reading Wicked Little Things. I started it today. I'm like 30 pages in.
Thank you.
It's a short book. It's only like less. It's less than 300 pages. So.
Oh, okay.
I'm hoping to have this done by like Wednesday. But what are you going to be doing or reading, Princess?
I am going to be finishing. I started the first story in these Hollowed Halls, which is the Dark Academia anthology. So I started the first story last night, but I didn't finish it because I was really tired. So I'll be finishing that first story, and then I will most likely be starting Six of Crows. I finished a book earlier today, so that's book 2 on day 2. So
What'd you finish?
I finished the romance book I was reading. A Week to Be Wicked. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's that Tessa Dare book?
Yeah.
So I finished reading that today, so I'm happy.
Now, have you read Six of Crows before? Is this a reread or is this your first time reading it?
This is a reread for me.
Yeah, this is our buddy. Me and Helen are buddy reading it with. Not me. Me and Helen are buddy reading it with Princess, but me and Princess have already read it, and it's Helen's first time.
Gotcha.
Hey, Lynn.
Hi, Lynn.
No, Lynn, we are black and like a deep red. So they're cute, yeah. But and then hello. Ooh.
Hey, Helen.
I'm hoping to get to page 100. I started listening to the audiobook because we were talking about it in the Discord last night. But I did not. I was gonna read Six of Crows physically, but I didn't. I don't want to do a reread the same format I read the book the first time. Mm-hmm. And I found out I had like Six of Crows Audible on Audible. I didn't realize I had it, so I was like, "Oh, I guess I'm gonna listen to this right now."
There you go.
But I'm gonna get to page 100 of this, and then I'll be doing the audiobook for the rest of the sprint.
Sounds good.
Is that spaghetti?
Yeah.
Huh?
I am super jealous. I want spaghetti.
I'm hoping to have chicken parm tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Let me
I had a crappy hamburger.
Oh, you had a crappy day?
Crappy hamburger.
Oh, I said you had a crappy day. I was like, who we got to fight?
Yeah. All these customers. We're going to fight all these customers. Oh, that reminds me, Paco, my fairy loot box came in today.
Ooh, okay. So just like I said, let me know. I'll send you what I got to send you so I can get that. I'll send you my address. Let me do that now. Let me do that right now so I don't forget. Because, like, I've been supposed to be doing something for Nell that I have not done. And I'm like, I should get on that. Let's see. I gotta go down to the gym and listen to Vita Nostra working out, 21%, and it's not catching me yet, but fingers crossed it amps up. Okay.
It's like super weird.
Yeah, I heard it's really weird, but
yeah, that's what I heard too. But it's like isn't the author like Ukrainian or something?
Yeah, it's translated.
Let's see. Ooh, pork chops. We love pork chops and potatoes.
I'm a little scared of Vita Nostra though, because the second book is like a third of the big book of the first book. So I'm like, why are you so tiny? Like, that's weird.
I don't know. I feel like because it's so weird, you might not like it.
I guess we'll see.
Knowing you. Oh, that's so we will do our first sprint in 10 minutes, at 6:40. We'll do a 10-minute to start, go up 20, and then 30, and then a 45 maybe.
I'm excited to continue with Rose Red. Like, I'm so excited.
I am too. You should have been there, Jen. We had fun.
I was asleep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I was late.
But I wasn't even planning on like really watching it. I was just gonna be there for vibes because I'm not a horror movie girly like that. But like I was watching it mainly because we were like talking shit halfway through it. Like,
right.
And so I was like, okay, I'm paying attention.
Now you're doing episode 2 on Friday, right?
Thursday.
Thursday. Okay, yeah, Thursday night. That's fine. Yeah, I'm off. I'm off Friday, so I'll come hang out on Thursday.
Give it 30% and then DNF it if still not liking it.
That's what I do. I give it 30% and then be like, all right, this ain't it.
I'm saying
This
without
ain't
my
it.
attention. And then for people who don't know in the live, which I mean, for people who are here already know, but the movie night for my
Are you okay? What happened? There's a cat out there.
That is pissed.
But what was I saying? That made my mind going. Okay, my movie night will be next week on Friday the 13th at 8 p.m. PST on Discord. We'll be watching Death Becomes Her, and then the Dawn / Storms Talk will be on the 23rd, and the Funeral Songs for Dying Girls book talk will be on the 30th, and these are all on Discord.
30th. Okay. Do you have times for those, or just like 5
Yeah, I
or
have
7?
time. Yeah, it's all 5 and 7. It's on the. Okay. They're all created on the Discord already in the event.
Okay.
So you could just either. If anything changes, I will let you know. It's just should be the good schedules for work, but work is like, hey, you want freedom? Funny. Legit, after I get off vacation, I go back Saturday. I'm off Sunday, and then I'm working, I think, that Monday, the 9th, until like the 20-something.
Yikes. Cat, shut up.
She's just mad. She wants attention now.
Yeah, she's very mad. Well, there's another cat outside.
Yeah, she's Mark, she's saying this is my house. I don't know what to tell you. You gotta go.
What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Like, who's
all right, I'm gonna go chase this other cat off. Hang on.
Okay. Time, freedom, we don't know her exactly. But I'm very excited for everybody here that is participating in my readathon. It is a chill-a-thon, but I have already knocked off one. I did the anthology. I did a monster smut graphic novel anthology called My Monster Boyfriend. Very spicy. There was a good story with a gargoyle where a tail was used.
Oh my goodness!
And like I can't wait for Helen. Cause I told Helen about it. I'm like, you need to read it so we can discuss because it was fun. There were some funny stories, and like big comic book writers were involved in it too, like Gail Simone, who's an amazing writer.
It's a no.
Let me get the screen ready. Present. I'm getting it ready, even though we're not ready just yet. Slides? No, not slides. Who uses fucking slides on the reading friends?
I don't know.
Share screen. Chrome tab. I mean, I'm acting like this app is only for people who do reading sprints.
Right. It's
because Princess is here. We are doing the Dark Academia vibe, but also it's Halloween. So that's the spookiest one they have. Is that so? A tail, you say? Let's just say a tail and another body part were used at the same time for this certain spicy scene.
Nope.
And I was like, oh.
Nope. So I was thinking about like annotating Six of Crows, but I don't think I'm going to.
Same. I did set up a whole.
Honestly, I don't have the time. I just don't have the time. You know.
I feel it.
I got all these goddamn books right here, so you know.
Yeah, you got to catch up on every readathon. Yep, art, thing, and romance. Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna start the first 10-minute. This is like a warm-up reading sprint because you know you got to stretch. But yeah, let's start it. We're back.
Yeah.
How did everybody do?
I got
13 pages.
Little bit.
You got 13 pages read, or you got to page 13?
13 pages read. I'm on page 14.
I'm just getting the next timer.
Okay.
I got like 10 pages read, so
Excellent.
I'm enjoying it. All right, it was confusing at first, but I am enjoying it, and it is quick paced. I mean, it makes sense because it is like less than 300 pages. But I don't understand in books. I mean, I get why, but when parents don't tell their kids something about them, they're like big secret, and then they're like, "How are you upset that I didn't tell you?" Like that you had powers all along, or whatever. I'm like surprised you're mad that I hid this from you.
Right. What do you mean you're mad that I kept a major secret from you your entire
2
life?
pages. Okay, so you're at that part where Kaz is collecting the squad, the gang. I am excited to see what you think, Helen, and like who you like out of the gang.
Yeah, it's always so depressing though after people like finish it, the first one,
Mm-hmm.
because they're like, "Oh my god, this," and I'd be like,
I mean, I love an Edge, and Nina are like my faves out of the original 6. Let's see, it is 52. So at 7, we will do the next sprint for 20 minutes. Okay, are you liking an Edge? Love that.
Yeah,
Good. Helen has taste, but we knew this.
Yeah,
we knew this. Yeah.
Look at Bowser in the background.
He's
He's just a little log. He's just a little log.
He is. He honestly is. He's so fat. That's okay.
Again, today, Raina and Cisco are fired. They are not good at their jobs because the gardener was coming over today, and we were supposed to have the door shut for the guard, so the dogs wouldn't go outside and bark at him. And I forgot that. And I'm sitting on the couch. Raina's next to me, and Cisco's with my brother in his room with him. And then I hear the gardener noises, and I realize I'm like, I don't know if I'd like shut the kitchen door or not. And I'm next to Raina, and I kind of like put my hand to pet her, and I kind of like have it so that if she tried to get up or whatever, she wouldn't be able to. She heard the gardener and everything, but she didn't get up and start barking like she usually does. She didn't get up until my brother went to go check the door. Because I'm like, go check the door. I got Raina, she can't get out. And I'm like, you guys are fired. You guys didn't care. They could have killed us.
right.
Oh, I could see the swooning over Cat.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cow. Oh yeah, I call Raina my little cow because she's the same color. Raina has names from everybody in the house. My brother calls her Chorizo. Like, oh, look at her little chorizo.
Little sausage.
Yeah. My dad calls her 210 Tanya.
That's horrible.
Yeah. Like, why are you fat shaming the dog?
You over here calling my dog a cow? She would never call him a dog.
I think she means the fur.
She called my dog a cow.
I mean, I call Raina my baby cow because of her fur color. He left.
Tie-dye shit too. I feel you.
I'm gonna head out. It is already October. Where did the year go?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I feel like we just set our goals for the new year.
Yeah.
Thing we know, Princess is gonna be gone.
What?
I actually told Mike that I wanted to have a conversation with him. I totally forgot. Like I told him, he called me when he was on his way home, and I was like, "Oh, babe, we really need to have a conversation when you get home." And he was like, "Is everything okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, it will be okay." He was like, "What's up?" And I was like, "Oh, my bad. We're fine. We're fine." I was like, "We're good."
Yeah, this is not a we need to talk kind of conversation.
I was like, "My bad. I should have started with that. I apologize."
Right. Everything's fine. We just need to talk.
He was like, "Okay." He was like, "Yeah, you should have started with that. My bad. I'm sorry. My bad."
I feel like when you said we need to have a conversation before you said I told Mike or whatever, I was like, what did we do wrong?
Right. Right.
I was like,
Shit,
oh, no.
I'm in trouble. I didn't even do anything.
Right. It's like, I know a school, so our high school would call, like, you would get an automated message, like, if something went wrong, or if, like, you, let's say, didn't show up on time, or something like that, you get an automated message from the school. So every time the phone would ring from the school, me and my brother would look at each other like, who are they going to call out? Like, it's like, what did we do? But also, was it you?
Was it me? Shit.
Not that I didn't act up. I was a saint, like I am now. I was always a saint.
Bullshit.
Oh, we just out here lying. Okay, that's what's up.
I can have my saintly fantasy.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that was a breakup tone.
Yeah.
And then Helen said, I called one of our old dogs a giraffe because he had a long tongue.
Oh.
Ain't nobody break it up. We break up. I don't know what we're going to do.
It would break the internet. It would break all of BookTube's heart because they love you guys.
It's funny.
The fact they call him husband in the chat is funny.
Right? Somebody actually said that I was in chat and I was talking to somebody who knows us already. And I was like, oh yeah, well, husband said this or whatever. Somebody in their chat was like, husband, how old are you? And I was like, what do you mean? Is that like an old person thing? I was like, you want me to call him by his name? I was like, I could say Michael or his gamer tag Enforcer. I was like, but I just said husband because he knows who I'm talking about. So, like,
yeah.
He was like, I didn't know that was old. I was just husband.
No, I don't think it's old. I just think it's a married thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he almost got cussed out a couple days ago. I guess he was calling me, but I didn't hear him. And he was like, babe, I didn't hear him. And then he was like, Crystal. I was like, what the fuck you call me? He was like, I called you twice. I called you 3 times and you didn't say nothing. I was like, I didn't hear you, Michael.
Not the government name.
Right?
You heard him say Crystal, though.
He was like, Crystal. I was like, what the fuck you talking about? I was like, I don't know who the hell you think.
Oh, it's all in your head.
Yeah, in your head. Funny.
Yeah,
I was like, damn, imagine, like.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
With his whole chest, just calling out the real name.
Right?
And
he was like, I called you 3 times. I was like, I didn't hear you, but I heard that. I didn't hear you, though, but I heard that.
My brother called me the other day, and I was at work, and he knew I was at work, so it was weird that he called me like while I was on the clock. And he's like, "Can you talk?" And my mind stopped. Like, is something wrong? Like, do you need help or something? And he's like, "I'm like, is it serious?" He's like, "No, he wanted to talk about a show." And I'm like, "I'm working right now."
At work. That's funny. Helen said he didn't pull out the middle name, though.
He did not.
Mm-mm. I mean, my parents never use my government. Like, even my family has never, even when I've gotten in trouble, I've never been called Francisco.
Look.
Francisco.
My mom called me everything but my fucking name because she got 4 kids. She called me but my name.
We had
like, you know who I'm talking to? I don't. I honestly don't. I don't.
My mom's favorite was the Paco Alex, whatever the hell your name is. Get over here.
You with the face.
You. You named us.
Right.
Okay, it is Huh?
That's what I'm saying. She be like, I know your name. I'm like, I would hope so, but you're not acting like it. Like, you call me everything but my fucking name. She be like, Christina, that you. I'm like, what the fuck? You know who I'm talking to. I don't.
Yeah, I really don't. Nope.
I mean, I'm the only one in the room, but I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
That's funny. Paco, I still need your zip code. You didn't give me your zip code.
Oh yeah.
It starts with a 9, no?
No, that's the address. Oh wait, actually it does.
Yeah, California zip codes start with 9s.
That's why I said that. I was like, I'm pretty sure all of our zip codes.
No, I just thought my address was like, just what happens? You sent me something, so you have it somewhere, probably.
Yeah, I do have it. It said Rebecca.
I went no.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, my dad goes doing nicknames more lately.
Mm-hmm.
Like for my brother, he'll be Ponzon, which is like, I don't know if you know anything about Latino households. It's an insult. Your nickname's an insult. And he calls me Boo Boo. Like the bear. Okay, so it's 7:02. So we're gonna wait till 7:05 to do a 20-minute timer.
Okay.
Because
I'm gonna call my
right.
husband in here. Okay, like legit, these are great, right? Mm-hmm. But I promise they hook up to everything and they mama. Like, and I'd be like, what are you playing at this moment? Like, where is it at? Like, I don't know why it instantly hooks up to the iMac or it instantly hooks up to my phone. I don't mind it hooking up to my phone, that's fine. But it just instantly goes here. And if I'm like listening to something, like I'd be like, ah! What is that? But they are dope. I'm not a fan of the noise cancellation thing because it makes my ears feel really weird, but they are dope.
After somehow MacBook, that's gonna be my next big one.
This?
But the pink ones. Even though they're like peach, I just want them. I need to have them all pink to feel complete.
Well, you know, a girl's got a match.
Yeah, I need to also. I didn't want the watch until I found out it comes in pink. But then I was like, I could actually probably use that watch usefully.
That's
I don't use mine like that, but maybe you'll use yours. I'll use mine though. But
I had this Starbucks thing. This is just that my dad got it for me. I love my dad knows my aesthetic because he sees something witchy and he gets it for me. And I was like, you know me.
That's fantastic.
He doesn't know that what the foods I don't like, but he knows my aesthetic.
He knows witchy shit.
It's like sometimes when we get Subway, he'll be like, "Oh, here it has mayo on it." I'm like, I've never liked mayo as a kid. Like, but then I can't complain. I saw a TikTok it was a video. It was on TikTok and then I saw it on Twitter. And it's a dad with a bunch of his kids, like a bunch of interviews. So it's a bunch of different dads with their kids, and he's like, "Can you? What's their birthdays?" And the dads can't guess the kids' birthdays.
I've seen that with husbands and wives and stuff. Like what's the color of her eyes? And
yeah,
like, blue, bitch. What?
Like, he's like, what's the color of your daughter's eyes? And he couldn't get that right. I'm like, what are you doing as a father?
Right.
Nothing. They're absolutely useless.
Facts.
They're absolutely useless.
Mine is, at least. That would be
I have problems with my father, but I do. He was there in the picture.
Mine wasn't. I don't know if he knows. I'm pretty sure he knows my birthday and stuff like that. But like, I'm telling you, the husband and wife ones were fucking killing me. They straight was like, what is her parents' names? And they're like, and I'm like, y'all been married forever? Y'all, what's going on? Like,
yeah.
Like, I saw that video, the one with the dads, and I called my dad. I'm like, I got some questions to ask you. Let me make sure you know this real quick. But one thing that got me wild is the dad didn't even, and like these were little kids, so he didn't even know the school their kids go, the name of the school the kids go to. So I'm like, if something happened to your child, or they went missing, you would be no help at all in being like, they're supposed to be blah blah this.
Ridiculous.
Yep, absolutely useless.
That would be my dad. He'd be like, Summer?
It's in the summer.
That's useful.
Okay, it is 7:05, so we're gonna start this timer before we get into another topic.
Ah.
Okay. Thank you, Helen. The timer ended.
Oops.
we all got in our book.
I'm still talking, so y'all
Right,
can
yeah. Yeah. So, how did you do, Jen?
It's good so far. I've got 5 chapters.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm at the start of chapter 6. So they're short chapters, which is interesting enough. It makes the book feel like it's going faster.
That's good.
Yeah.
I've gotten to page 56, so
Excellent.
there's that. But so it's about to be 7:30. So at 7:40 we'll do our next timer, and that's gonna be a 30-minute.
Cool.
Let me edit this while I do this right now.
I need to get some water.
Let's see. Hey, Courtney. How you
Courtney.
doing? Oh, it ended. Okay, thank you. I looked up and went, huh. That's good. We're all at the same mood, basically. I read 4 chapters last night, but right now I'm working on art. Love that.
Okay.
About 20 pages. They are in prison. Awesome.
Okay. I am reading Red Nation by Justina Ireland. It's Civil War alternate history with zombies. Paco's gonna die. So we're gonna let Paco die. He's gone. He's done. It's all over. I hate it when that happens. Oh God.
Yeah. You've read the duology, okay?
Okay. All right.
I'm reading Camp Damascus. Is that the thing with the blade?
Oh, Camp Damascus. Hang on a minute, because I saw something about that, and it's that's that new Chuck Tingle book. It's hang on. The self-proclaimed most effective gay conversion camp in the country.
Oh.
Yes. A life free from sin awaits, but the secret behind that success is anything but holy. Yeah.
There's a book I want to read by a YA author. It's called Surrender Your Sons. And I think it's about kids that are sent to a gay conversion camp, and it's a thriller.
Ooh.
And I've heard good things about that. So
excellent. Paco, I think you froze.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. Yeah, there you are.
Okay, I was like, we lost Jen, and then we lost me.
Right.
How are you liking it? Oh, okay. We love that. We love that. I am excited. My reading goal is to finish this, and then hopefully finish this by Wednesday. Wednesday is the day of the book signing I'm going to. Then I'm going to start that book.
So what is that you're reading right now?
Huh? This is Wicked Little Things. And this is about a guy, he's a teen, and he finds out that, his cousin dies, and he believes he's responsible for his cousin getting murdered by the serial killer or something. He gets killed by something. And he blames himself. But at the funeral, he, meets these mean girls that are, witches. And they're like, hey, you're a witch, too, and you're going to join our coven. And we're going to find your, killer. Or the killer of your cousin, basically.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm enjoying it so far. It's fun. It is I think it's an indie published book.
Okay.
So it's not bad. I'm enjoying it.
Good.
It said, the description that got me, it says witchy, bitchy, and spooky. And that could honestly be put on your alley. Yeah, that could be put on my tombstone. Witchy, bitchy, and spooky.
Yep. That's Paco to a T right there.
Yeah. So I was like, let me buy this. When I was telling Helen about it, I was like, if this book was Latinx, then it would just be made for me. Like, it would be one more step. But I'm enjoying it. It would be one of the witch books for next year, my next year challenge thing, if I wasn't reading it this year. It's for the witch prompt, of course. Which, while I'm at it, let me mark off on my crudely made bingo board in my reading journal. Yours is better because you actually drew a pumpkin. That I got read a horror anthology, even though it was monster smut. But
hey, you know what? It still counts.
Yep.
It still counts. And my pumpkin is fucked up, so. I put too many sections on it. That's the problem. I put too many sections on it.
The cover looks, the cover does look good. And then I'm just excited for the book I'm going to be reading next, though. It's Shelby Mahurin. It's got vampires. And I am in a vampire mood lately. So, yeah, your pumpkin is cute. For someone who can't draw, it is cute. Why did I start this? And I'm saying someone I can't draw. I'm not saying you can't draw.
I can't draw either. I can draw, like, I learned how to do pumpkins, and I learned how to do, like, a couple of other things that I can sketch out. But otherwise, it's just like, yeah, okay.
But I did, like, add some, like, Fairy Loot gave us some Edgar Allan Poe stickers in one of their boxes.
Ooh.
And so I put them, like, right here in my reading journal.
I like it.
Planner. Even though this month's theme was Monster High.
I like it.
Because, of course, I think next year's October theme is going to be Hell of a Boss. I don't know if you know about that show. Or Hazbin Hotel. It's a YouTube. It Hazbin Hotel's YouTube. Hell of a Boss got picked up and is going to be on Amazon Prime next year. But they're all in the same world. It's created by this animation team. And it's the one that's on YouTube that's out is these imps, which are demons that are born in hell. They have a business they run where they go to the mortal world, and if let's say you died and went to hell, and you wanted someone on Earth killed, you could hire them, and they will kill the person. They will come to the mortal world and kill them for you.
Okay.
And it's a comedy. It's also like a musical and animated series, so it's fun, and it's super gay. And then Hazbin Hotel, which is the main series that got picked up and is going to be on Amazon Prime, is about the daughter of Satan and Lilith, Lucifer and Lilith, is basically a Disney princess. Her personality is very like sweet, cute and stuff, and she wants to build a hotel to have sinners go to, the sinners that are in hell, so they could be redeemed and go up to heaven, instead of like heaven coming down to hell to like wipe out sinners because like of population levels of hell getting too big.
Right.
And it's also cute and gay and a musical. So
okay, I like it.
Yeah, and they've got like some pretty like good voice. Kesha was actually voiced a character in the Hazbin Hotel in the Hell Boss.
I love it.
Kesha voiced the demon prince of gluttony, which
Prince of gluttony.
Yeah, she Beelzebub, but it's B, so it has more of a B aesthetic, and it's like it's fun. A fun series. It's so pretty.
Which was the book that you
That one.
This one?
Yeah.
This is the one you want, Son of Blood and Ruin?
Yeah.
Okay. You can't have it. I'm kidding.
Okay. Leaves call.
I'm kidding. Dropped the damn bag.
I mean, show the people the Fury Loot.
Okay, so Son of Blood and Ruin. This is the adult book, I think. Look at that. It's a bird of paradise.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a documentary, and they said that the reason why birds of paradise have such long tails is because the island where they originate from, they don't have any natural predators.
Mm,
So that's why they grow such long tails.
that's interesting. Ooh. Ooh. That's one of my most anticipated year. Even though it got pushed back and it's not coming out in the US until next year. But it comes out February 20th here in the States, and that is the week of my birthday. So
Hey.
I'm like, one of my most anticipated releases. I mean, it's about a sorceress vigilante in New Spain. She's also a princess. I'm like, oh, this is again perfect for Paco. It's hitting all the like my niches.
What you say?
What?
What?
What you say? I heard princess. I was like,
oh, no, I said a princess of. We're talking about a book.
Oh, okay. I was like, excuse me.
Yeah.
no, we were talking about
the
book.
We're going to talk about you to your face.
Okay,
Yeah.
my bad.
Or we'll text you to be like, hey, we're talking about you, just so you know.
Right. FYI. All right, so that's that one.
Mm-hmm.
Put that in the bag and set it to the side for the Paco.
Mm-hmm.
Close the. I got to do something about the pile of boxes.
You hear a cat like, man.
Right, exactly. Exactly. Crash, crash, crash.
My leg. Now I have this one you have because I get the YA box.
Look how pretty.
I love it, and if you notice, Tid is like transparent.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that one looks good.
I like that. Look at the I love the flowers. Yep, I love the flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They put character art on the cover. That's unusual.
I know.
That's very unusual. That's pretty.
I like the silver in the end papers, the like silver kind of bits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Shiny. Oh, and it's a reversible dust jacket too.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever actually reverse the dust jackets?
No, I don't.
I don't either.
That's why I prefer. I was talking to Helen about this yesterday. I prefer the end papers to have the character art, or the cover, like the how this one did it, more than the like reverse dust jackets. I think this is one of their top tier this year. Like this is the top. This is the top contender. It doesn't beat Divine Rivals.
No.
Which did you get that one?
No.
You could have sold that for bank.
I did not have fairyland at that time.
You would have been able to sell that one for some bank.
Right.
And yeah, just let me know how to send you money or when or which one.
Okay. Do you have Zelle or PayPal?
I think I have PayPal. I hardly ever use it. If anything, I can get my brothers and be like, I'll send you Cash App, Alex. You send her them the money.
Okay.
Okay, so it is 7:41. So we're gonna start our sprint. Princess, we're starting a sprint, just so you know.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, same as the fourth wings on the sites. So let me pull this up. So we're gonna do a 40-minute.
Sounds good.
And then after that, we will see what we do next.
I'm gonna go get some water. I'm thirsty.
I'm actually gonna go use the bathroom because I've been holding it in for a minute. Okay. All right. How'd y'all do?
It's wild.
What's wild?
This book is wild.
I read the first story in these hollowed halls, and this is an adult anthology. I'm just throwing that out there.
Okay. So they were fucking?
There was some fucking, yeah. And it was very unsettling. I'm like, okay. But it was a really good first story. And then the author put like an author note at the end. It was like, this is a prequel to a book that she's already written.
Ooh.
What's the
And
book?
I was like,
Right.
What's the...
The book is called The Truants. Truants. I guess it's it's like a mystery thriller type of book.
Okay.
And the first story follows a girl who's in school, because like, obviously in school, a girl who's in school or college or whatever, and she's sleeping with her professor, and he is like on his way to some type of disposition or something like that, because he's getting he's in trouble for doing something or whatever. And like she has bruises all over her from their actions and stuff, to where this man is obviously, there's something wrong up there, and she's like really like, he stopped to talk to this other student as he's on his way out to court or whatever, and she gets really jealous and starts like looking at like all these papers that are on his desk and looking for this girl that he was talking to, a girl's paper, and she finds out something about him, and she's not very happy about it, and he took a picture of her while they were having sex, and without her permission.
Oh.
And so she decided that she was going to do something about it.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, and then it ended. I was like, wait, hold on. Like, what? Like, but it was really good. And I saw the author's note at the end, and she was like, oh, this is a prequel. So the person who decided to do something about this teacher is in the actual book that she wrote. And so I was like, let me go ahead and look this book up. I looked it up, and I bought it on Kindle and stuff. So I have it on Kindle now. But I'm like, hello? Like, but the descriptions of what he does to her, that's why I'm like, oh yeah, this is adult. Got it. Say less. I didn't even know. Let me see. How much this book cost? Oh yeah. $26.95. Yeah, this is adult.
Shit.
Question is there any other authors that we know in this anthology?
Olivia Blake.
Okay.
I think her story is the longest one. But ML Rio is in here too. So it's a lot of like dark academia writers. So Olivia Blake is in here. Lane Fargo is in here. That's the one that I just read. Yeah.
Hey.
They Never Learn. Yeah, that's
yes.
her. And
she's got another book out called Temper, which I think you'll enjoy that as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then ML Rio is in here, who wrote They Were Villains and stuff. Or
okay.
If We Were Villains is the other one. So
I know that the author of A Dowry of Blood has a dark academia Camarilla retelling coming out next year.
Yeah, I have it. I have it on my list. It is called. Hold on, it's right here. New releases. It is called An Education in Malice. Yeah,
I think it's dark academia meets Camilla. So
yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. I got to my 100-page mark of Pretty Little Things. So I think if you guys are down for it, we did the 10 up to a 40. I want to do like a 40 down to a 10, if that makes sense. We're going to do a 30 next, or if you guys, and then a 20 and then a 10, if you guys are down for that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I like the, up to it. So the next one will be a 30. That will be at 35. Because it's about to be 8:30 right now, so that gives us a little time. Let's see.
For Mayhem.
That was quick. It didn't feel quick. I'm on page 141, and they're about to leave on the boat. Oh, damn. Helen is powering through it.
Yep, moving right along.
Wild in a good way, Jen. No spoilers. Lol. You can't end it there. Not a fan of anthologies. I know some pretty good ones. Like last year, I read what's it called? It was a Halloween, what's it called? Our Teeth Have Claws, and it was a Latin, inspired by Latin American horror anthology for YA.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that one.
It was really good. And then I want to read one that's called Don't Whistle at Night. And that's like a indigenous anthology of horror stories.
Mm-hmm.
And that sounds good. Yeah, anthologies can be fun. I don't always read anthologies. I need to read Vampires Never Get Old. I want to read that one all the way through because I read some of the stories in it because they did a sequel to it and it's Mermaids Don't Drown.
Oh.
And so I'm going to get that one next.
I think it just depends on the anthology. I have a couple. I have Because You Love to Hate Me, which is like it's like a villain's one.
They had like booktubers work on that one too, right?
I don't know. I think so. I think they had like a prompt that they had to fulfill. I think
the booktuber gave the prompt, and then the author
wrote
it.
Prompt. Yeah,
fun.
And then I have a lot of like Shakespeare anthologies where it's like they are like redoing Shakespeare plays. I have that one. I have another one that's the other one is like this one is like the fairy tales reimagined, like the dark fairy tales reimagined. And then I have one that's like all of Edgar Allan Poe's stuff is reimagined. I have that one too.
I read I think it's called Toil and Trouble, and it's a witchy anthology.
Yeah, I had that one. I don't have it.
And fun fact, the inheritance of Orchidia Divina came from a story in that book.
Oh, okay.
So she wrote a story for that book, and it's basically like a version of that got turned into the book. It was so when I read it, I was like, oh, I remember this because I had read the anthology prior. I
think I have maybe 4 or 5, maybe. Oh, I have Eternally Yours. I forgot about that. That's art. Though. I have that one too. But I
have a gay one. I think I have 2. I think I have the because I think it's Act Out, and it's like historical gay fantasy, anthology short stories, and then there's one that's like sci-fi, like a kind of a sequel to it where it's like the future.
Cool.
I think that anthologies are just you have to stay on top of it, but I feel like it's like a good way to get through like a book in a month type thing. Like you just read a story a night and everything, and it breaks it down and stuff. I feel like anthologies are fun. Obviously I don't like the way that this one ended. This one ended because I was just like, no, what happened? But the fact of the author put in here oh, this is a prequel to her actual work. I'm like, oh, okay, say less. So.
I mean, it's also a way to find new authors.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I've never heard of this person before, so there's that.
I back a Kickstarter every year that does 3 fantasy anthologies with various themes. Yeah, I think it's interesting.
Yeah. I agree.
So we have 4 minutes until our next. Let me change the timer time on here so that I'm not doing this.
I'm trying to think of the other ones I have. Oh, the His Hideous Heart one is the one that's about all of Edgar Allan Poe's.
Yeah,
that's that one. And what I like about those ones, because those are like it's made by the same person or edited by the same person, which is Delia Adler. She puts the original works in the back.
Okay.
And then the retellings in the front. So if you don't know the original work, you can read it in the back, and then the other ones are in the front.
I like what you're doing with the one where you're like rereading the original story.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yeah.
I read the original first and then the retelling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
have you read what's that one that T. Kingfisher did? The Fall of the House of Usher.
I have not, because I heard that there's possession.
Oh
yeah,
I've not read any T. Kingfisher yet. So.
Good point. Yeah.
I've heard about it. I heard it's not that bad, but I've read the Edgar Allan Poe story. Mm-hmm. I didn't really get it, but I've read it. Yeah. But I have heard that there's possession in it though. So
there is. I'd forgotten about that. What moves the dead? Yeah. I
have most of T. Kingfisher stuff like at this point.
Yeah.
After reading Nettle and Bone, which was so good.
So good.
I'm reading that next year. I have it. It's on my list.
You'll like it. It's so good.
It's on my 12 witchy book list.
Yeah, it's good. Mm-hmm. A little dark. I wasn't expecting it to be dark like that, but it was a little dark. I was like, oh, okay, like
right,
but it was good.
Yeah.
Oh, what moves?
About what?
What moves the dead? What? Oh,
that's what the book was called.
Okay. There's a Netflix movie coming about it. Okay, about what?
Okay.
About which one?
What moves the dead?
I feel like now is a great time to read like Edgar Allan Poe. Like I love The Telltale Heart is my shit. Hands down, is my shit. I love it.
I mean, yeah, it's spooky time. Edgar Allan Poe is for the spooky girlies.
He's not super scary, in my personal opinion.
Well, I think he's more like it's the atmosphere. Like he's not.
Oh yeah.
Like not like the. I consider spooky girlies are different than like horror girlies.
No, I agree. You know what? I agree.
Because I'm a spooky girly. I love me some like ghosts, witches, like boo, but like I don't fuck with horror in that way all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I love gothic. I don't love horror.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, that's fair.
The Fall of House of Usher.
Okay.
Nevermore holds a place in my heart.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. When I hear the title of that, the Fall of House of Usher, I'm like, what's Usher got to do with it? Night, Courtney.
Courtney.
If I wake up early enough, I'll pop in the sprints that you have tomorrow. If you guys don't know, Courtney does sprints Tuesday mornings.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock our time. I think.
Yeah. It's always early. It's like I'm either getting ready for work and about to leave for work, or I'm like...
I will be there because I got hella work to do tomorrow, so I'll be there.
I gotta try to read 100 pages of this tomorrow. So
I'll probably be asleep.
Yeah. Well, and then also you and Christine are doing sprints tomorrow too.
Yeah.
Evening. I think I might take myself out
at like 3 o'clock, right? I think.
Yeah.
3 o'clock your time.
I usually go 3 to 6. I think tomorrow might be my self-date day.
Okay.
They are so nice. I just did one. It was really, really nice. Did a little shopping, ate. Nice. I was supposed to go to the museum, but I didn't get around to doing that. But I went to the park. It was really, really nice. You should do it.
The funniest Poe is being associated with Gothic with propaganda by his rival, but we ended up knowing accurate.
Yep.
Yeah. That man was fucking crazy. I saw a BuzzFeed documentary about him. And they don't exactly, I think it's like very unknown, like what exactly happened to him.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is so cool. I saw that one and the Agatha Christie one as well. Like how she like disappeared for a little bit and nobody knew what happened to her.
Yeah.
I want to watch, that's Agatha Christie, right? The new movie that just came out or whatever? The Monroe book movies or whatever, like Death on the Nile, that's her, right?
I never read shit from her.
Yeah.
And then there just recently was a book came out called The Mystery of Mrs. Christie that is about the fact that she disappeared and like what may have happened while she was gone.
I found that documentary so interesting, and like they're hilarious. But BuzzFeed's obviously hilarious. Well, they don't do it anymore. But the two guys that was doing it was hilarious.
BuzzFeed used to be hilarious.
Jesus Christ. The cat is back. And that scared the shit out of me. I don't know if you saw me jump.
We saw it.
Jesus Christ. Scared the shit out of me.
Jen dies on live.
Oh, fucking heart attack and die right here on the live.
I'd be like, no, my book. That's just
Oh shit.
That would be the second almost death
Yeah.
that happened on the live.
Yeah.
On one of my lives.
Right. Well, you tried to choke to death earlier, so.
Well, not even this live, but another one when me and Princess, we had our first book club meeting together on live. Like we heard like a person heard noises in the back and they had to go check and we're like, are they okay? Should we end
Right, I know, I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, death. Okay, now on hers. Okay, yeah, they just did The Haunting in Venice, and I want to see it because it has Michelle Yeoh in it, and I love her. She was at a spa under a fake name during her disappearance. Honestly, that's a mood.
But like,
yeah,
they don't know. Like, she never said exactly how she got there. Like, there was like bitch, relax, bubble, and
Wait, what happened? What
supposedly, like with the new update, if you do certain things, like you do this, there's like a bubble, there's a bubble.
Is that StreamYard or?
And then if you do this, I think there's like balloons or something. Yeah, there they go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that a StreamYard update or what?
No, it's an Apple thing.
Oh, I was gonna say,
okay.
like, that's
yeah. Her car was found on the side of the road and stuff. Yeah, like and like they just don't know what happened to her for like what was it, like a good like couple weeks or like a month or something like that.
Yeah, it was funny as hell.
You're welcome.
Yeah, her car was found at the side of the road and stuff, though.
I'm gonna watch that documentary tonight. Actually, I'm gonna watch it again.
I'm gonna watch Castlevania. I want to start Castlevania Nocturne, the new Castlevania anime. Because I was telling the people in the stream after, I think it was after Princess left, the call, we were talking about like some of the character animation or some of the character designs, and they have this vampire queen lady who's like pink hair, wings, and is a bad bitch just from her look alone. And I'm like, okay, I need to watch this. Oh shit! National Panic and a Search.
Yeah.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, it was like a couple weeks. She was just
okay.
On.
It's 8:40. I said 8:35. We would start the next sprint, so we're gonna start it now.
Okay.
I'm not mad. I'm just like, let's do it. So we are actually reading. We don't want nobody to pop off and be like, can we read?
Bye. Goodbye.
Paco, you ain't right.
I just realized I didn't start the timer.
Close to how
So we're back. Princess was feeling tired, so she dipped out for the night.
Weak.
So you know, it gets like that. I know you're joking, but she hears, so I had to defend her. Let's see. Also, in like 3 weeks, there was a national park. Okay, they're talking about that. A laugh. Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
I have you apologize. I apologize. Hey, no, it's all right, girl. Shit, I fell asleep on sprints once. I fell asleep and the sprint had ended, and Jen was like, "I guess we're just gonna chill until he gets back." So I can't say anything. Get your sleep. We all know rest is important.
Yep.
Hey, y'all. And then we are going to do another sprint. That's going to be a 20, and that will be in 10 minutes. At like 9:20, we'll do a 20-minute, and that might be it. Depending, let's see how we feel about there.
Okay.
I am listening to an audiobook that I'm doing for something. It's almost day. And then I am currently working on. So I had this reading journal, and it was originally a journal that was going to be a movie and TV bullet journal.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't use it at all this year. And so what I'm turning it to is an autograph book.
Oh.
Authors.
There you go.
So I'm right now making a spread for Shelby Maharan. Because I printed out all the covers of the books she's written, and then I have this fan art from one of her books. So I'm gonna put it in there, and then I just will give a spot for her to sign.
I like it.
Let's see. I scrolled through social and ooh, ramen. 10 pages, and they're on the boat. Awesome. Me too. Lol, Princess is still here though. Y'all killing me. Paco, I can't find the prompts. Can you put them in the community tab? I will. Do you have an Instagram? But that's a good idea. Let me do it in the community tab. But also, if you have Instagram, I'm on Bad Witch Books on Insta, and I could send it to you there. But let me make a community post right now. Thank you for letting me know. Let me create this post right now. Jen, distract them.
Distract them. I'll just sit here and make faces. Alicia's going to send you a message on hello, dear, on Instagram so that you'll know it's her.
Am I on the right YouTube? I'm not even on the right YouTube. I'm on my other YouTube, and I'm like trying to make a community post.
Oops. Yes, dear. Oh, let me move all this so you can get up here. Hang on.
Okay, let me make the community post though, so it's smart. So that is a great idea. I don't know why I didn't think about that sooner to put it in the community post.
All right. Okay, there's space for you now. She's about to drive me crazy. Has Tish calmed down? She has calmed down, but I don't know. She hasn't got back in the window, so I don't know if that other cat's still out there or not.
If you guys see me swaying in the back or anything, I have like Spotify on my TV, like low volume, and I'm listening to Beyonce right now. So.
We love you too, Princess. Good night.
You get your sleep, girl.
Poor baby. Poor baby. She's so desperate. Yep.
Okay, it is now a community post, but I'm gonna DM it to you anyway.
Does that window have blinds or curtains? If it would be okay, like if I shut the window, but I have the window open because the weather's nice. So, oh, there she is. There she is. Okay. Now you're up. Is that better? Is that better? So, yeah, it would be fine if I just shut the window, but I don't want to shut the window. I want that cat to go away. I want people to keep their cats in the house. Come here.
Especially this time of year. Oh, and you have a black cat.
Uh-huh.
I remember I would have to keep a special because Carmen, like we had our cats were ghetto. They weren't like strays or like outdoor cats at all, but they would like we have a big yard, so they would go out in our yard or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And I would always have to like keep special eyes on her.
Yeah.
This year because she wasn't a full black cat, but she had like a black top,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, people are stupid.
People are very stupid. Black cats have a harder time getting adopted.
Mm-hmm.
And black cats are in serious danger around like Halloween time. Like people will do stupid, horrible shit to cats
because of Satan.
Ugh.
And it's like y'all are going to hell.
Yep.
And cats aren't because cats are perfect.
Cats are amazing.
Oh my God, it was so hot today. I was wearing way too much clothing. It was hot. Like I got out of my nails appointment, and I'm like, I got out of my nail appointment, and where I get my haircuts at my salon, my nail salon, there is an Baskin Robbins legit like in the same building kind of thing about it. So we went, and I'm just mad because their machine, part of their like freezer was broken. So my favorite flavor they didn't have in stock.
Aw.
So I couldn't get a gold ribbon milkshake. I just had to get a chocolate mint milkshake.
That sucks.
And I know it's first world problems, but
yeah, but you know,
I don't like cats, but leave the black cats alone. Let them live. Exactly.
right,
Like
exactly.
because you got the crazy religious. Okay, my brother's calling me. Let me go mute.
And everything just went off all at once. That was hilarious. So
Yeah, that's the fucking thing. So it is about to be 9:20. The dinner's ready, so it's perfect time because it's a sprint. Exactly, like because my like Princess says it all the time. That's the worst part about having Apple products. So not only does my phone ring, but my MacBook goes off, and I'm just like, wait, what the fuck? Like,
it's like an attack.
well, not Apple Live, exactly. Okay, so let me pull up this sprint. So we will do a 20-minute. Let me pull it up. I'm gonna eat dinner, and then after the live, we have to discuss Yellowface Jen, because I finished it.
Oh.
And I want to talk about it with someone. Okay, yes. But let me start it now. Actually, start it. We're back.
Yay.
I ate dinner. We had chili dogs and fries, and then
Yum.
I was listening to YouTube while I then worked on my journal. How did you do?
I have read 351 pages tonight.
Hey, look at us being productive.
Right? I'm at
We will do
77% of this book. I'll finish it tomorrow.
we will do a last 10-minute sprint in 10 minutes, and then I'll wrap it up.
Cool.
Thank you for being here, Jen.
Oh, thank you for inviting
me when you were here.
I think Princess went to bed.
Yeah, but I appreciate her nonetheless.
Excuse me.
I'm on page 179. Dan, you're going through it quick. That was fast. I mean, I didn't feel like it because I was like, I had to like try to hurry and come back upstairs. But I'm on page 178. You're going to do that quick. I mean, it is a quick read. I had to stop to finish a project, but I will be continuing that tomorrow. But what do you have planned? See, tomorrow we are getting your sprints with Christine. If you guys don't know, her and Christine from Life in My Library go live. But any videos upcoming that you got?
Yeah, I've got a wrap up tomorrow. My September wrap up.
Okay.
So, yep.
So check that out, y'all.
Yep. It'll go up. Goes up at 12:30.
I need to film my wrap up. I'll probably film it tomorrow. I need to film my wrap up.
Yeah, I did my TBR last week and my wrap up this week. Don't know what the hell I'm going to do next week. I need to do a ow, son of a bitch, that hurts. I need to do my third quarter stats.
How's that look?
Oh, that looks great.
I'm gonna have her do her signature right here.
Yes.
I'm gonna put quotes from the book that I like from the series around it.
I like that.
And so I need to make the Ava Reed page next. But I've only read one Ava Reed book, but I'm still gonna put like the covers of it. Yeah.
Excellent. Yep, I love it.
Thank you.
Yep.
I was like gonna buy a whole new journal for this idea, but I was like, it's gonna take forever to get here, and I didn't want to, because I'm going to the one today or tomorrow coming up. You know which one? One of the Sugar Hearn one, and then October 30th or 31st on Halloween, I'm going to another one book signing, but that one's closer to here. It's not out of town, and then there is one on the 29th I can't go to, but I'm gonna try to send my brother and my mom to go to.
There you go.
Because I'm gonna like make a page for it. It's Stephanie Garber.
Oh, okay.
She is actually she's a North Cali girl, so she goes to a book store that's close by a lot of the times for signings. And so I'm gonna send them and I'll be like, here, get her to sign this page and like sign my Fairy Loot book so it can be double signed.
There you go.
And I got the idea. I got the idea from Princess because when we were at Y'all West the first year together, she had a reading journal that she had them sign. And I don't know if she did anything with it, but that is where the idea came from. I'll give credit where I get my ideas from because we don't sell ideas in this house. But I was like, I have this. And I have a lot of like, especially Shelby Mahurin, like artwork merch and stuff because like from Fairy Loot and shit. So I was like, let me just be cool with it. And then also, like, I know when you go to the Disneyland or whatever, they do that. Like, you can get an autograph book. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to go to Y'all West again this next year. So this will be something fun to take.
There you go. There you go. You should come out to Y'all Fest and then come see me.
I would. Honestly, I would. But Y'all Fest hits right when work gets busy. Mm-hmm. Y'all West is at least at the end of like work has just ended. The busy season just ended. Yeah. So I can get away with getting out for a couple days, but it's like
Yeah. No, I get that.
Exactly. Yeah. That way, it's not like I love character art and stuff, so I'm like, let me do it.
Yep. Absolutely.
Be a bougie bitch.
Groove.
Artsy bitch. Pinterest could never. No, so we have 4 minutes until the next sprint. Let's see here. So are you going to Y'all Fest?
No, I can't. I can't go. I can't afford it. For one thing, I can't afford to take the time off work.
True.
So, because I only have like, when is it? When is Y'all Fest?
It's in November, right? I think it could be in October.
Yeah, it's November, and I got to save my time off because I go to my uncle's every year at Christmas time. And so I need 2 days worth of hours in order to take, and that's, my days are 10 hours long, so I got to have 20 hours.
Yeah.
And I just took like 5 hours off, 6 hours on Thursday because I was sick.
I get that. Here's a question: are you doing Thanksgiving sprints again this year?
Probably.
Depends on what we have planned. If we are doing a home Thanksgiving like we did last year, I am down to do Thanksgiving sprints with you.
Awesome.
Because that was fun last year.
Yep, it was super fun.
Exactly, and a great memento years down. And I mean, I would love. I can't wait to see the authors, like especially like their face when they see like the work done. Because like I'm also bringing because I know you can usually like bring 3 books to get signed besides the one that you're going to the event for. And one book I'm bringing is my annotated Gods and Monsters.
Ooh.
Even though it's only annotated by I like this, let me highlight it.
Right.
It's like I like this line, so.
I'm tired. I'm getting close to my end.
I felt
but
it.
It's almost midnight, so.
Yeah, and you're off tomorrow, which is good.
Yeah, but I'm off tomorrow. Yeah, so it's fine. I'll just sleep late.
Sleeps past Christine's sprints. What time do those start for you?
It's 5 o'clock for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. That's funny. That's funny.
Oh, that's funny. But it was fun. We were playing games. Like, we'll have to do it up if we can this year.
Yeah.
Because Bonnie popped in for a little bit. Because, like, legit, all we did, we had to make the turkey, me and my brother, which was the first time we did that. And that was all we did that in the morning. And then I was just chilling at the house all day.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me get the timer ready for a last 10-minute sprint. Here's a question, because I'm listening to music right now. What is a artist that you would love to meet, or at least like go see in live? Even if you can't do concerts anymore or whatever like that, but if you had the chance to go see live, you would.
If I had the chance to go see somebody live, it would be Duran Duran. Yeah, I would love to see Duran.
I think they were just at the arena, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, or they're coming up, or they were just there. I mean, of course, Beyonce for me.
Oh yeah.
But like Spirit World, Whitney Houston and Selena.
Oh man, right? Tina Turner.
Oh yeah. Oh, Tina. I remember the day she passed. I was like, not Tina.
Yep.
Shania Twain. Oh, that'd be a good one.
There you go. Yeah, she'd be good. I've seen Reba McEntire twice.
Ooh.
Yeah, she was good. She was good. Very good entertainer.
I mean, I feel like you can't say Shania Twain and Reba without saying Dolly.
True.
Like, ooh, My Chemical Romance. That'd be good.
Yeah, that would be good.
I've seen Ariana Grande live twice, so that was good shows.
Who was your first show?
Huh? Ariana Grande.
That was your first show ever?
Yeah, my first show ever.
Oh wow!
It was her Dangerous Woman tour, so it was 2016, right before the Manchester one. But so yeah, that was my first show, and then I saw her again when she came back for her Sweetener tour, and then I don't know if you know who Todd Recall is, but he's a gay musician. He wasn't at my arena, but he was at a smaller arena, and I went to that show.
Okay, cool. My first show was New Kids on the Block.
Mm.
1991. Yeah. Yeah, it would have been fall of 91 because I was in the 8th grade.
Yeah, I was poor growing up at first for a little bit, still, but so I didn't go to a concert until like I had my own money to like go and see her,
Yeah.
and I was like, for the first time I went, I had like nosebleed seats,
Mhm.
but the second time I went, I paid like $400 for my tickets, but I was
Ooh,
like,
shit.
I had just gotten my tax return. I had just gotten my tax returns, and I'm like, I already pay rent. I don't got no kids. My bills are paid.
Right.
Let me
Yeah.
go. And I had a really good seat. And like, I mean, I have this video of like some of the concert, and it was great.
Nice.
And like, my mom was like, "Oh, you don't have anybody to go with you?" I'm like, I don't. I mean, I wanted to go with friends, but no one wanted to go, and I wasn't gonna buy anybody's tickets. So I was like, "Fuck, I'm just gonna go."
Right. I saw New Kids on the Block. I've seen Melissa Etheridge.
Ooh.
I've seen the Indigo Girls. I've seen Brooks and Dunn. Like I said, I saw Reba twice. I've seen a couple of country acts. There's one. I saw Joan Jett. That was awesome.
I would love to see
At
Kelly
a music
Clarkson.
festival.
That's another one I would love to see.
Yeah, she was awesome.
I said we were gonna do a last sprint at 9:50, but it's already 9:52, so we're not gonna do a last sprint. We're just gonna close it out at 10.
Okay.
That way, because we're already getting tired.
Yeah.
And so that way I don't want us to go past 10.
Yeah.
And if we did, it would. So we're just gonna end it at 10. But I was going to take my mom to go see Cher because she was coming to the arena,
Mm-hmm.
but COVID hit.
Oh.
And so the concert, of course, got canceled. So I didn't end up taking it because it was coming right for her birthday too.
Mm.
And so I didn't get to see Cher. Madonna's coming though, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm not the biggest Madonna fan. Like, I like her. She has some hits that I love, but she's just not my diva like that. I mean, I am like so many.
You're young for Madonna.
I mean, like I mean, she's a classic, and like she has her hits, but she's just not mine.
Yeah, you're young for Madonna.
Yeah. Stevie Nicks and Fleetwood Mac. Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, your first show is Coldplay or Maroon 5. Ooh, okay. Nice.
Good choices both.
Have a trauma from a Maroon 5 concert because that was one of the first concerts I worked at my job. Was a Maroon 5 concert, and it was the first time I was upstairs in a certain area, and I was sick. And the kitchen I was working in, because we have like multiple concession stands. These concession stands are like actual restaurants, so it's not just like popcorn and chips. Like one's pizza, one's like nachos and hot dogs, one's like tofu. So the way it works is like one person will be 3 kitchens to like wash the dishes in these 3 kitchens and go back and forth. And the 2 I was in at the time was right between a door. Like there was a door that they would let people in, and it was raining. Mm-hmm. And I was already sick. And legit, this was like my first time out there. And like one of the kitchens got flooded because someone, we don't know who, the mop water running and like kind of flooded one of the kitchens. And like I called my boss, like, I don't know, one of the concessions people left the mop water running. And like I almost went home, like I was just like out of it, upset, like about to cry, just because of like being sick and like stress. And like I hate people at work.
Yeah. Because
like we have our sanitation water, whereas we have to wash dishes by hand for the upstairs kitchens because there's no machine, and so we have the sanitation water, and motherfuckers will just throw shit in there. So like this is
I hate that shit.
Like one time, one of the kitchens that does like Mexican food, I went to my lunch and I had a bunch of clean dishes soaking in the sanitation water, and this is clearly like clean sanitation water I had just replaced. I came back and there's a bunch of salsa and shit, and these are all dishes that were clean.
Oh God!
And someone heard me.
Just rage. It is 5 minutes to midnight.
I wanted to see Lizzo. Glad it didn't happen. Yeah. She was at the arena recently. Like I got to hear some of my. I wanted to go to see her, but my niece was graduating. That's like she was coming the same like week right after my niece was going to graduate, and I used the money I would have used for that to like go see her. To fly, me and my family flew up south, so and I used the like time off to go see my niece's graduation, so I didn't get to go. And I mean, from what I heard, it was a good show because a lot of coworkers went, and I got to hear at least one or two of my favorite songs.
There you go.
I brought my parents Fleetwood Mac tickets for their birthdays when they did a revival tour like 6 years ago. Ooh, that's good.
Yep.
Yeah, that is horrible. Like legit, when I say I have got horror stories from work,
I believe it.
I have had people that wanted me fired because the fact that they didn't like the fact that our job was union, and my dad is union was shop steward at the time, and that person's no longer there at the arena. I've had just rude coworkers and stuff. It's not like legit. It's really not management. It's not the issue. It's just people's attitudes and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I got war stories.
I worked food service. I waited tables.
So during the pandemic, when we did outside dining, so we partnered with a bunch of restaurants that were like around the arena, and we did an outside dining right outside the arena because there's like this little like promenade area and a little like bar and stage kind of thing. And so they turned it into an outside dining catering event that they would do on the weekends. And we had to wipe down tables. And when people stopped showing up and they didn't have any hosts, I was like, I'm not wiping down any more fucking tables. I'm going to be a host.
There you go.
And so that was my first time dealing with customers like that. And I didn't have... Flash horror story. One of the people they would have to do concerts for there was this School of Rock, and it was like little kids that were like a rock school, basically like a music school or whatever, and they would do performances. And one of the areas was Elk Grove, which is like it's the white area of Sac. And like legit, one time after the event, one of the kids were sitting at a table, and I heard one of the teachers say, "You better grab your guitar. You don't want the people here to steal it."
Oh my God!
But the parents were fucking terrible because you would have the way they were seated. Like we were hosting, so they would come up to me, and I would seat them at a table. I would try to make a bigger table if I could, but you would have people just try to sneak in and like see their kids. And I get you want to see your kids, but don't make it my problem.
Yeah.
And like, and these kids, I'm sorry. I heard a little white girl try to sing Mariah Carey. First, she tried Ariana Grande. She tried to do an Ariana Grande song and didn't hit the note. And then the next week, she tried to do Mariah Emotions. And I'm like, she didn't pass last week. Why is she trying to hit this note?
Mm-mm.
And then I heard a little white boy sing We Bring the Funk. And I was like, where is it?
Yeah, I think we need to bring bullying back.
I've said that. I said that before.
I know it. It's where I got it from. Yeah.
Hey,
yes, bring bullying back.
We're about to end in a minute. But like, it was so irritating.
Yeah.
Legit, so the way, because it was outside dining, we had our stand open that was like outside, but the people couldn't come up. It was all online ordering. So you couldn't come up and order, and you couldn't pay cash. You had to do it all like because of COVID. And this guy came up to us because he wanted a water, and we couldn't do it. It was against our rules. We couldn't give the water. He had to go to the table and order it the way he was supposed to order it. And he wanted to buy, I don't know if he wanted to buy a soda or something, but he's like, I've got the money here. I got the money. And we said, we're sorry, we can't take it. We don't have a cash register. Like, it's all like legit. You have to do it via this. And he just took his coin, like his handful of change that he had, and like threw it at the floor at us. And like walked away.
Rude.
But one of the girls that was working there, she said, okay. She got up out of the kitchen she was in, got a dustpan and a broom, and started sweeping up all the coins. She's like, I'm taking this shit home. But yeah, when I say horror stories, I mean it.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for showing up here. I appreciate every one of you. I do not know how many sprints I'm going to be able to do this month because work is saying, you belong to me.
Yeah.
And my bank account is saying, okay.
Right.
So I'm going to try to do some more this month. I don't know when. Just know. So Friday, not only do you have my video, you're going to have my TV. Wednesday, you'll have a vlog from me. And then Friday, you will have my wrap-up for September. But remember, Friday, we are also going to be at Nell's channel discussing Yellowface. I have lots to discuss. That book was so good. So I will see you there. Tomorrow, Jen does their sprints on Christine's channel. And then they also do sprints on Saturday. I think they have a video coming out tomorrow too, right?
Yeah.
And then, of course, they do their regular sprints on Saturdays. So you will see us. You know how to follow us. I will link Jen's channel down below after this is over. But thank you guys for showing up. And thank you, anybody who is participating in my readathon. I greatly appreciate it. I was just like, it seems like something fun that we could all do together. Yep. But yeah, bye.
Bye.
Let me actually press the end button.